Okay students, today we are going to perform the voltage stabilization characteristics of a Zener diode. This is the apparatus on which we are going to perform the experiment. So as I have already told you the theory part in which we discussed about the input voltage. So this is the input battery and this is the input voltmeter. And this input battery, it is variable. That is, we can change the input voltage. So here on the apparatus, just see, this is actually the input which is coming, and this input will be given here to the Zener diode. So it is written here output, but it is actually the input voltage that we will give to the Zener diode. So this voltage is variable, that is it can vary from 0 to 30 volt DC, and this is the knob with the help of which we can vary the voltage. Now in order to note this voltage, because when we vary the voltage from here, the value of the voltage will change, and for that we have to connect it to this voltmeter. The positive terminal of the battery is to be connected to the positive terminal of the voltmeter, and negative terminal of battery is connected to the negative of the voltmeter. So let us do it side by side. Let us make the connections also. Positive terminal of battery connected to the positive of voltmeter, and negative terminal connected to negative of voltmeter. Now we have given these connections, but we haven't connected the voltmeter yet. So across these two terminals, we need to connect the voltmeter also. So this is the voltmeter which will tell us about the input voltage. Again, it is varying from 0 to 30 volts. Means as we go on changing the value here, whatever is the value, it will be recorded here on this voltmeter. So it is 30 volt DC. So it means that across these two terminals, we need to connect the voltmeter also. So for that, again the positive terminal. This is a positive terminal. So we need a double wire over here. Positive terminal will be connected to positive side of the voltmeter. This is the positive side of voltmeter. It will be connected here. Means we need to make a double connection over here, so that the connection is coming from battery as well, and it is also connected to the voltmeter, so that we can record the reading also. So positive side of the voltmeter has been connected here, and now next is that negative side of the voltmeter. It is to be connected here. So till now we have completed this step, that we have given the input voltage to this part of the circuit where we have a voltmeter which will record the reading. So this much part is complete. This is the battery, variable battery, and this is the input voltmeter from where we will record the value of the input voltage. Now coming next, this is a source resistance. Here you see the source resistance is 1 kilo ohm, and it is already connected inbuilt, so we need not make any connection for this. Now next you see, after the source resistance there is a Zener diode which is to be connected in parallel as well as in reverse biasing, because the stabilization characteristics of Zener, they are recorded only when it is reverse biased. So it acts as a stabilizer only in the breakdown region, that is when it is reverse biased. So N side of the Zener diode is to be connected to the positive side of the battery. Now see, here we have Zener diodes of two different ratings. Either you can use 8.2 volts or you can use 5.1 volt. Any diode we can use. So we need to just make the connection where dotted line is shown. Here I am using 5.1 volt Zener diode. So just by making this connection, what I have done is I have connected the negative side of the Zener diode to the positive terminal of the battery. This is the positive terminal of the battery, and because this terminal was connected here and it is further connected to this side, so means the upper side is the positive side. So we have connected the N side of the diode to the positive side of the battery, and the P side of the diode, it is already connected to the N side, because this connection we have made and it is further connected here. So diode has been connected. Next is, after the diode, we need to record the load resistance also we will connect, but first we are connecting this voltmeter, that is to record the output voltage, that is the voltage across the Zener diode. So next step is this voltmeter. This voltmeter will give us the output voltage. So see, positive side is connected to the positive side of the voltmeter, and the negative side is connected to the negative side of the voltmeter. So this voltmeter will give us the output voltage. And after that we have to make the connection for the load resistance also. We have to connect the load resistance. Load resistance is variable. You can change the value from here. It can vary from 50 ohms to 10 kilo ohms. But these are dotted lines, we need to connect them. So for here, we will connect it to this part. Here we need a double wire, a double connection over here. So this is connected here, and similarly this will be connected here. So just by seeing the circuit diagram, you can easily make the connections. So this was the connection part. This video covers the connection part, that how we have made the connections. Just I am repeating that this is the battery which is variable. It has been connected here, and across these two terminals we have connected a voltmeter, and then further this is the source resistance which is inbuilt, and after this we have connected the Zener diode, and after the Zener diode here we have an output voltmeter, and a load resistance has been connected across these 2 points, and the load resistance is variable. So from here we will change the input voltage, and from here we will note the output voltage, that is voltage across the Zener diode. We have to plot two graphs. One is between input voltage and output voltage. The second one is between the load resistance and the output voltage. In the second part you will vary the load resistance and you will note the output voltage. So thank you. In the second video I will tell you that how you have to note the readings.